Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. If you are in need of a how to install Docker on Windows 11, I'm going to take you through every little detail. So let's get in. The first thing we want to go ahead and do is open up a browser of choice. And here we are in Chrome, and you're going to go and dial in docs.docker.com/engine/install, and you will end up on this page. Now we'll leave this link in the description below, and from here you are going to look for the install or the setup page, right? So it says here Docker desktop for Windows, and we're going to tap on that one. Now from this page you will see right at the top it says this page contains the download URL, information about the system requirements, and instructions on how to install Docker. Now, this is very important. This blue button is what we're going to click, and it is now going to begin the installation setup, right? So here is the installer package, and for now we're going to leave that just like that. So there's a few things we need to check in terms of our system requirements so that we know we can actually run Docker properly. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to check if we have the WSL version or 1.1.3.0 or later. Now the way we do that is you can hold in your Windows key on your keyboard and tap on R. Okay, and here we are going to type in CMD, which will give us our command prompt. Now our command prompt, from here we can go in and type in the command that we need, which is WSL, and we can hit enter. Now if you see something like this that's coming up, right? This is an indication that you have the latest version of. Now, in the case that you're not seeing something like this, then you can go ahead and say WSL space dash dash install. All right, and this command will install the latest version of WSL. Okay, so I have the latest version. I'm going to leave it just like that. I'm going to close command prompt, and we are now done with command prompt. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is we want to check that we are running the latest version of Windows. So we can go again into the Windows key and R, and you'll have your run command over here again, and here we're going to type in WinVer, so this is short for Windows version, and hit enter. Now this is the window that you will see over here, and here you can see the version, the build number, and then also it says the Windows 11 Home Single Language Operating System and its users interface. All right, so there is an indication of the Windows version. So that's Windows 11 Home, the single language operating system. All right, so we're done with all of the checks, and the next thing we're going to do is we have to turn on some settings. So we're going to go now over to the search bar, okay, and from here you are going to type in turn Windows features on or off, okay, and you will get this Windows features pop-up menu. All right, so when we are in here, we're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom. It's in alphabetical order, and you're going to look for Windows Subsystem for Linux. And that's what we want turned on. Now, if it's already turned on, you can just leave it as is. But if it's not turned on, if it hasn't got the blue tick on the left-hand side, we can just make sure that it's checked, and we can tap on OK. Now, this will take some time. And what we're going to do from here, once it is done, is we are going to say don't restart for now, because we will be restarting at a later stage, and it'll then have all the changes that we make take effect. So the next thing we need to do is make sure that we have our virtualization, our hardware virtualization turned on if it's enabled. So This requires us to log into our task manager. Now, at the bottom of your taskbar, you can right click and you can tap on task manager and you will be taken straight there. Now, on the left hand side, you will see there is a menu and you're going to look for performance, and under performance, when this window opens up, you're going to make sure that it is on the CPU. Okay, we're going to tap on that. Now, just over here at the bottom, it says virtualization and it says enabled. Now, by default, this will be enabled. Okay, but if it's not, you're going to have to jump into your BIOS and you are going to have to enable that hardware virtualization, and this is a topic for another video. So for now, we are going to presume that it's enabled and we are going to exit our task manager. Now, earlier on, we downloaded the setup file. We're going to go into our downloads and we're going to just tap on it, and we're going to go through the process of installing the setup file for Docker. So from here, you will see you'll have the option to add a shortcut to your desktop. I'm going to leave it enabled. I do like new programs and applications on my desktop. I don't have to go and look for them. And you'll see now that the Docker setup is now unpacking all the files, and this should take a few minutes. So at this point, the Docker setup is complete, and you have now no choice but to close and restart. So you're going to tap on the blue close and restart, and you will find yourself now with this screen. Now all these happy animals are ready to go ahead and accept the terms and conditions, and you will see now that Docker will begin to open up. So you just need to complete the installation, and right now we're going to use the recommended settings. If you want to change any settings, you're more than welcome to, and we're going to open up the Docker desktop application. Now it does require you to sign in, so you can either sign in or you can continue without actually signing in, and then you want to make sure that you are entering your role. However, if you want to skip that, there is a skip survey at the bottom of the page, and we're going to just open this up fully, and we are now starting the Docker engine. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are seeing this page, you have successfully installed Docker on Windows 11. If this was a helpful guide, drop us a big old thumbs up to show your support, and we'll see you next time. Happy building!